Welcome viewers, my name is Ashley and I am here to show you a screencast of how to search for a title in Mead Public Library's online public access catalog, or the opaque, for a title. So first we will go over a PowerPoint that I made for you guys just to give you a brief overview, and then I will walk you through step by step of how to search for the title. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, step one, getting started. First you'll need a computer with internet access. Then you will need to open an internet browser. Today we are going to be using Safari. Otherwise you can use Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, or any other type. Alright. Then we're going to go to our Mead Public Library's home page. Then we will click on EasyCat. Then it will bring up the home page. You should be able to see the pictures on the PowerPoint here. Then there's a quick search, and then we'll type in a title there. We'll hit title, hit on book, find it, and then we can pull up the information to see if it's in, out, reshelving, lost, and repair, mending, anything like that. Then we can close it out, and we can also go to a different step, which would be details, which will give you a little bit more information on that. You will still have the find it option, but that is a little bit lower on the screen. It'll just give you kind of a format, author, title, publisher, date, description, summary, and all sorts of different information. And then if you can't find the title, there are other things you can do. Got to make sure the title is correct, or if you're searching the subject or the author, you can always ask a librarian or call us at 459-3400-3404. So with that said, let's begin. So we're going to open Safari, which is down here. I also have Chrome, but we're going to use Safari today. So click on that, and you're going to type in www.meadpl.org, and you can hit enter. And then we have to wait for that to load. I know that the internet is a little bit slow today, so hopefully that will work for us. Okay, and then when that comes up, the site will look like this. Then we're going to go here to EasyCat, click on that, and then we're just going to do a real simple search today. We're going to search for duck rabbit book. So if you type in duck, and then there's an exclamation point, and then rabbit, and then exclamation point, and then if you click outside of that box where we typed, then you're going to want to hit on title, click that. That will bring you to our browse listings. This is the title we're actually looking for, so if we want a book or an ebook, we can click on that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this and see what pops up. So this will give us all the different options. These mean overdrive, that's our ebooks, so we have, it looks like 2 of those, and then this would be the actual book down here. What we can do is, if we want to just search just Mead Public Library, we go up to library and then scroll or go down a little bit, click on Mead, and this will pop up. So this is what we will have at the Mead Public Library. Then we're going to go to find it over here, and this will tell you where it is. So if you look up here, it says Mead Public Library, then we go down, so it's JVE picture books, so that means it's an easy fiction. So this is where it's going to be. It's going to be author's last name. Then we also have one in our early literacy center, so that would be also by author's last name, and we have one in story collections. But if you notice over here, it says non-circulating, so that is for our librarians only. We use those for story times. You can also scroll down and see where else we have the books. So it's going to be Cedar Grove, Elkhart, Grafton, Kohler, Mequon, Plymouth, Oostburg, and in Niederkorn, Lakeview, Saukville, and Cedarburg. So we have multiple copies within our system, and then we can click on that black X. Then we're going to go to details. This is kind of what I showed you in the PowerPoint. It'll tell you format, author, title, publisher, date, description, summary. It gives you a little bit of a note, subject, genre, and a whole bunch of other information. So if you actually do want to buy it on your own, you can search the ISBN in Amazon or eBay and it should pop up and give you the right copy. Then if we scroll down, here again is that find it. So then this is all the areas that we have it in. And then you can scroll down further, and this will give you an annotation and the author biography. This, if you want to, you can pop this open, just hit that arrow, and it'll give you a bigger picture of the cover. If you want to know the librarian's view, this is what it looks like. It might not make sense to the patrons, but it does make sense to librarians, but you don't have to worry about that. This is what you're going to want to worry about, is where to find it. So then if you still have questions on where to find it, you can either come to the front desk, or you can also call us at 459-3400-3404. All right, well, I hope you can search for titles now. Have a good day. Bye.